So neighbor Jimmy's sister just bought a house here in Indianapolis, and it's kind of overgrown. So we're gonna take care of some of this. So we're gonna use Johnny tonight to clean up some of the back here. I'll walk around a little bit, show you what's here. Tim's already getting ready. He brought his chainsaw tonight. Got the heavy hitch on Johnny with the grapple. You can probably tell I'm walking downhill. So there's a good slope here. Is it living in there somewhere, or is it just...
Yeah, it's still alive.
How?
Well, part of the stump is still in the ground.
That seems odd.
Yeah, it's no telling how long the thing's been down.
Yeah.
Because it's all those limbs that are growing on there have all been growing upward for several years.
Okay, Jimmy came over because it's his sister's house. He's been dying to drive Clifford, so Tim's gonna let him try to back that trailer into the driveway. This is a narrow little spot.
Yeah, and I forgot to tell him about the 360-degree camera system.
We've got a guy here working on the basement, and he wants to get out and leave. Fortunately, this isn't that busy of a road.
Bring it up as hard as you can.
Now we have a little back up, but not too bad. Pretty good backing job by Jimmy.
That thing's got so many buttons and changes and sensors.
As far as seeing in the front,
Oh, I didn't see the one in the front.
it'll tell you when
Oh, really?
it'll show you. You could have saw that better than I could have shown you.
Yeah. It's got a 360 degree.
Well, you let me drive it more often, I would know those things.
Ooh.
Sassy neighbor.
Yeah.
He's a little stressed
What
out.
all are we taking out here, Lori?
I mean, as much as we possibly can.
The fence line? Or you're not taking the fence itself
Yeah,
out, right?
we're putting a new fence in. We don't have to do that tonight, but from the fence line, that hole has to be cleared out because I'll show you. Come here. We're gonna start a wooden fence from here, basically all the way down, but as it gets down to the creek, it's gonna get lower.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do black iron all the way around.
Oh, cool.
And then a gate going across the front.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, we want to be able to see the creek. And right now, I mean,
With all the brush,
with all the brush and debris, you can't even see it, but it's beautiful once you you get down there and kind of look around. I think what's happened the house has turned over a couple times, and this may be a little bit more than people are willing to or even think is, they look at it and they think, oh, this will be a piece of cake, and they just let it get out of hand. So
Rip and tear.
You just have all the fun.
So we trying to pull the posts, or?
Honestly, as rotten as they are, they may just break off. They can break off low. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're...
Thrown into the tree.
Okay, I might as well just freeze this here because probably about half of you are freaking out. Some of you are saying, oh my goodness, you're going to turn the tractor over. Others are saying, look at the stress on that front axle. It'll probably break. Let's start with the tipping issue. When I'm pulling on something with the grapple, I rarely feel a sensation like the tractor is going to turn over. It looks kind of exciting, but actually it's quite under control. Turnover will happen when you have a high center of gravity and you hit some sort of a hole or depression or something and have a shift of that weight that's too high. That'll force the tractor to turn over. Now, the front axle stress is probably more of an issue. This is a lot of weight to put on the front axle. I guess the summary for me is, don't be scared to push your tractor to its limit, but just be careful and be thinking about what that limit is. And there'll be a time where you realize that this is all you need to force it to do.
make a big mess in a hurry.
Yeah. Clean up.
I've met them. We told them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I warned them tonight. I didn't warn them. I just said, there's going to be some noise.
Oh my goodness, they're just tearing out greenery, but it's coming out with
Go back to
Okay, I'm done with my part, Jimmy. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, right.
Oh, awesome.
We're gonna hit you with sticks.
Jimmy wants to run Johnny now.
He already got to drive Clifford.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's right, Clifford.
That only took
They
him
got
like
names for all their equipment.
5
So this
minutes.
is Johnny, John Deere. Clifford, because it's big red truck.
Oh, the big red truck.
And then they have Casey, which is Case tractor, so they call it Casey.
Oh, so you got Case and
Yeah.
I guess an old building.
I think that's on the other property though, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen when Jimmy's around.
Are you okay with us just piling all this stuff in your yard for now?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll get a big dumpster.
I just hear you say it's strong. We have a lot of people say it's a toy tractor.
Oh, no way.
It's compact. It's compact, but it's very, very
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah. Jimmy's differential lock pedal.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I could sit and watch this Artilian grapple work all day long. It just seems effortless to go in there and grab a huge load of brush and get it out of there in one trip. It adds much more function to the little tractor than I ever imagined possible. You can get your Artilian forks and grapple at www.artilian.com. This is not a small commitment financially, but it totally transforms your tractor. You'll love them.
We've made a mess in your backyard.
That's all right. That's good.
Just more work for him.
Yeah,
What happens when you buy a new place?
that's right.
Now that's what happens when you buy a new place with a lorry.
Yeah.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
blaming your sister? See, she went in the house. You can
Yep.
talk about her now,
Yeah.
so that's all right.
Yeah, it's definitely her fault. I thought the brush looked fine. The fence was antique.
Yeah, antique.
How you doing, Matt?
Good. Looks awesome.
We can rip and tear.
Yeah.
That's one thing we're good at.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
No bigger than it is, it'll do it.
Do you trust your brother with a tractor in your yard?
I trust my brother.
Okay. Yeah.
I want you to check out this uneven load. Notice that the right clamp is a lot higher than the left clamp, but they are both clamped down tight. This is an example of what you can do with a 2-clamp grapple.
I had to wonder why Tim and Matt were trying to pull this post out when Johnny's here. Just let him do it. But it looks like they got it. The backyard is already looking better.
I know.
Well, I was wanting to give a really hard pull here on the corner of this fence to see if I could get it pulled out. And I knew Jimmy wouldn't want to be this hard on the tractor. In the video here, it's probably even hard to see the chain link fence that's got all this brush surrounding it, but that's actually what we're battling with here. I want you to notice how the loader height has a dramatic effect on how light the rear wheels are when we're pulling backwards. If I keep that grapple low while I'm pulling backwards, the rear wheels stay on the ground and provide good traction. If you listen close in this next scene, you'll be able to hear Christy laughing at me and the tractor. In a recent greasing video, I showed you an oil line under the tractor that had been scuffed pretty bad. I suspect this instance is right when I did that. I've got that log stuck under the tractor and can't get off of it. I should have stopped, put the loader down to pick the tractor up, and then dug the log out by hand. But no, I tried to take the John Wayne approach.
Sweaty from his hands.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah. At least we don't share socks.
Now we've got more episodes coming up from Lori's house. So in the next episode, you'll get to see us burn this brush pile and, by the way, add a lot more to it at the same time. But we're not finished with today's episode yet.
He's really piling up a huge amount of brush and old wood and stuff. Looks like he's pulling stuff out of where that's entwined with the fence, the old fence, right? So they decided just to dump this off that he'd already loaded up, and they're gonna get a big dumpster and they're gonna burn part of it, and that way we can take our tractor back home tonight. We have the issue that if we want to haul something away, when we do these evening projects, we don't have a way to take the tractor home and take the brush off. If we get a second trailer, then we could haul the tractor home and haul off brush, but until we get a second trailer, we can't do that.
Yeah, this is extra work. I thought we were going to be hauling this, but as it turns out, it's probably a better idea for them to get a big dumpster to put this stuff in. It'll be cheaper than me hauling multiple loads. So we decided to just dump it off here. So just remember, that's his sister's concrete that he's scratching up there. You know, little things like that are hard to concentrate on. It takes a lot of practice to learn not only to get the job done, but to try to avoid scratching the concrete, and, you know, bending things and things like that, especially when we're doing destructive work like this.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, we didn't destroy your house this time.
That's a good thing, because I've got enough work to do.
But we had to pick on your sister.
Yeah, and we made a mess.
We did, and we get to go away.
If they're lucky, we might come back.
Well, I appreciate you watching, everybody. Check out our website, tractortimewithtim.com. Jimmy, I don't know. when you're around, I don't get to drive as much.
Because I enjoy driving this beast. The green beast. I call it the green beast.
You gotta call it Johnny.
Johnny the green beast.
Okay, that works. Okay, we'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim and Jim.
We almost got it. Good thing we're not in the choir.
Run over Uncle Jimmy.
Tractor toy of John Deere.
Oh, really? Cool.
Wanted for Christmas for like 4 years in a row.
And now he gets to drive a real one.
Yeah.